What's going on, guys? Double A here. Today we're going to talk about who I believe are the best heroes to use in competitive play for Overwatch. Starting us off for the attack heroes is Soldier 76. In the most recent patch update, 76 got a little change to his burst firing that makes him feel a lot more reliable and effective at longer ranges. This change has helped him a lot with being able to keep more distance between him and his enemies. Before the update, his recoil spread would start after his 5th shot, but the recovery time kicked in much slower. After the update, the recoil spread would start after his 4th shot, but his recovery time became almost instant. Up next, we have McCree, who I believe is the best DPS hero going into Season 2. He is very strong at close range and does very well at medium range. McCree's overall kit is very strong. With Peacekeeper, he can hit accurate headshots at medium range and put out lots of damage per second. Fan the Hammer is great for killing enemies up close. It's very difficult to beat a McCree one-on-one. His flashbang is what makes him great for 1v1 situations and helps him deal with heroes such as Tracer or Genji very well. And as for his ultimate, it is a great zoning tool, and the enemy will cower away when they hear it. It is also a great way to get those quad kills when done correctly. I think overall McCree is very strong, and he's my go-to DPS character currently. Now we move on to the defensive heroes. We'll be starting off with Mei. Mei has always been a fun pick for me, but was never a go-to hero in competitive play. The main reason for this is Blizzard, which is her ultimate ability, just seemed to be very weak. But now after the update, her ultimate feels a lot smoother and better to use. The radius on it has also increased from 8 meters to 10 meters, and just feels a lot better when you throw it. Before I felt like you missed it a lot, and it just didn't feel right when you tossed your ultimate. Mei is overall very annoying to go against, especially when you're trying to take an objective. She can use her ice wall to block off choke points, or even use her wall to defensively block against ultimates. She's a fun pick, and overall she's very good in certain situations. Now we move on to Hanzo, who is currently one of my favorite heroes to play, and is easily the strongest defensive character if played correctly. Hanzo, before this patch update, wasn't played very often in competitive. He was just inconsistent and wasn't very reliable. But now he can carry games when played by a skilled Hanzo player. His movement speed is decreased only by 30% now, while he's aiming down sights, compared to his 40% before the patch. To go along with this, they have increased his projectile speed by 30%. By increasing the projectile speed, it makes it a lot easier to land shots at further range. This was a well-deserved buff to Hanzo. It doesn't make him super overpowered, but definitely make him a great pick now. Now in the right hands, Hanzo can help you grind through competitive games, and someone I love to pick, especially when I'm playing in solo queue. Now, for the tanks. We'll start off with Reinhardt. He's a fun and easy to use tank that can almost be played in any situation. Reinhardt has a simple kit, and yet can have a great impact on games. His ultimate ability combos very well with most heroes, and can definitely swing a teamfight into your favor. He's fun and easy to use, so even if you don't play tank, it's easy for you to pick him up. If your team ever needs a tank and you're not sure what fits with your comp, Reinhardt is an effective go-to pick. You can play him in almost any situation, so you can always feel free to play Reinhardt. Next up, we have Zarya, who unlike Reinhardt is much more difficult to use as a tank, but can be just as effective. Zarya gains energy by absorbing damage with her barrier abilities, which in return also increases her damage. She also has an ultimate that combos very well with other heroes, and can wipe out an entire enemy team if they are not prepared for it. Although Zarya has the lowest base health of all tanks, whenever I play Zarya I feel like I rarely ever die with her, and it's because of her multiple shields. Overall she's very strong and can put out a lot of damage for a tank. So up first for our supports is Zenyatta, who has been a must pick for most teams and even seen very often in pro play. Although Zenyatta's Discord Orb is being nerfed slightly, it is still an amazing ability. Zenyatta puts out a lot of damage and almost feels like a half DPS, half support hero. As for his ultimate, it is a great reaction ultimate. It can be used to save your team from many situations, especially like a team wipe like a Genji or anything like that. It can prevent a strong enemy push and can even force the enemy team to back off and wait for your ultimate ability to go down. Zenyatta is in a great place right now and is certainly a viable pick for competitive play. Alright, so last on our list is the hero who has been consistent for a very long time now. It is Lucio. He has a speed boost which helps his team make quick pushes to begin a game. It allows for your team to get through choke points very quickly. He has his AoE heals, which are basically what make him the top pick support, and it goes along great with his ultimate ability, which is used to help prevent a strong enemy push or to begin a strong push for yourself. Lucio has been a must pick since the very beginning and will continue to be a priority pick. He's definitely the king of supports. Alright guys, well that does it for us today. I hope you guys liked this video, and I hope it helps you climb the ladders very quickly. If you did enjoy the video, please show your support by leaving a like down below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.